All right, cool. Um, okay. It's just AI. I wish that'd be a lot better than the kind of nonsense I got to share with you guys. Anyway, you guys can hear me now, right? Okay. Okay. Well, let's just get down to business. You guys, my Discord got hacked. Discord got hacked, and I am partially no, actually no, no, I definitely am to blame. But it got hacked. It got hacked. So if you're seeing messages, if you're seeing a message that says the following, well, I figured, Jason, I'm just gonna say it now, and then as more people come in, I'll just repeat myself because this the more times I can say it, the better. So, you know, it's gonna be just as important if I say it now compared to when I say it again, say it again, say it again. Yeah. So, I'm gonna pull up the image on screen so you guys can see it. Have it as an image so you guys can take a picture, or you guys can get familiar with it. You guys can get familiar with it. So let's put this on screen, shall we? Yeah. Let's do this. So if you guys happen to see this on screen, I want to talk about this really quickly. I want to talk about this image very quickly. But you guys can kind of get an idea, right? You guys got this as well? You guys got this as well? Did you guys get the same Discord ID person? Because this, I think this might actually be the person. I got, yeah. So here's what happened. All right. You got that same Discord ID? Okay, so that's definitely the dude. So when I got back from, I think I had just finished up my last gig, and I made it back home, and then I got on Discord, and then all of a sudden I saw a DM from somebody who would message me every now and then about stuff, but this one seemed urgent because it involved, my account, and I didn't put the signs together. I didn't put the connect the dots, because I was actually looking at the picture and I'm like, oh, damn it. Well, my Discord is being, apparently it's going to have a pending ban on it for 10 hours before the full suspension. And then I did have some doubts about the violated federal law and state law, legal authorities, and all that stuff. But I guess I just decided to continue because I wanted to kind of get this out of the way without even realizing that that's pretty scammy, Pretty scammy. And so I think the person that sent this to me, that person had gotten hacked too. So Sarah, to answer your question, that person ended up getting hacked as well because, this person, whoever this person was, sent this message. Also, if you look at the picture, hey, Bert, how you doing? Bert, it's hard to recover Discord, sadly. Yeah, when I thought about that, I was talking about that with my brother, my older brother, and he does a lot of, he's pretty much in tech support and all that stuff. And so when it hit me that there's a possibility that I probably won't get my Discord back, I'm like, all right. So this is the hand I was dealt, huh? This is the hand I was dealt, huh? This is what I have to do on my Saturday evening. This is the kind of gift that they're giving me Saturday evening. Is that what's going on here? Sorry, guys. I've got a smile on my face, but I'm actually pissed. I'm pissed because not only did that hacker get my account, but he's really good at what he did, because he got relatively pretty far into our conversation before I even realized that it was a scam. This is pissing me off, for sure. I am pissed. So, to give a little bit more context, I still didn't see the signs. You know, it got to a point where the person was like, oh, well, in order for us to really make sure your account is safe, you need to change the email address in your Discord. That hacker was really good at what he did, because I did just that. Fully being transparent with you guys. Bad judgment call. Gave that hacker the full access to my account. I guess I was thinking, hey, that's probably the best way to go about solving this issue. Because when I was looking it up on Google, they were saying that Discord mods wouldn't ask, or Discord support wouldn't ask for passwords or your whatever the 4-digit token was before they got rid of that. Doesn't mean that they can't ask for anything else. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Hey Titan, how you doing? Nikki, yeah, you said you have a right to be upset. I'm trying not to let my emotions get too crazy, because it's not gonna help me focus. What I'm trying to do is share this stuff with you guys so that you guys know that my account was hacked. I'm not trying to start talking about that and then just completely get frustrated about how this person was able to get 1, 2, 3 times over me, maybe even more. And I thought I had my eagle eyes, in full effect. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep sharing this information with you. Sammy, how you doing? How you doing, Sammy? Good to see you. I guess this is what it took for me to get back onto Twitch. This is what it took for me to get back onto Twitch. Hackers, they really wanted me to do some streaming on Twitch, apparently. You know what I mean? They just... okay. Oh, man. Okay, right. Okay. Bert, if you were thinking of messaging the group, could you actually... Well, here's the thing. My younger brother, he also got a message from the hacker. And he made a message, put a message in the general chat, the Let's Chat channel. And then afterwards, he got unfriended and removed from the server. So, yeah, I don't know. That might not be productive unless there's another way to handle that, and I'm just not seeing it. Maybe there's a way to go about that. Narioff, hi, good to see you. Hey, Adriana, thanks for helping out. I appreciate that. Sorry about the scammy/scummy message that you got from the hacker. You were probably just trying to go about your business, and then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I ended up getting a bad Discord Nitro link, and the link caused me to lose $362. Can you help me? Screw you. You know what I mean? Just because your account is unsafe now, but yeah, no, I gotcha. Yeah, Bert, if there's a better way of going about it, then I'm all ears, but, Just trying to make sure that you don't end up losing access to that. Would be nice if these companies could put two and two together and make it easier to recover the accounts, as it should be obvious that you are the owner. So which account got hacked? It's my Calvin Thomas Music account. So that's, yeah, the Calvin Thomas Music one. It's the yeah, that's whichever Calvin Thomas Music account you've been chatting with, that's the one. That's the freaking one. Adrian, you said, hey man, as long as I can help keep you safe. Yeah. I appreciate the vibes. And the support. Thank you. I am definitely going to need it. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, that hacker was really good at what he did. Wanted to see some recent transactions I made. I was thinking that I would show the most recent transactions because of the Discord Nitro situation. He was asking about the payment account that's connected to my Discord. A lot of stuff. Even gave me an email to switch my Discord account to. Yeah. Yeah, I messed up big time. I sent the message in general, and I'm guessing the person saw that text. Yeah, Caleb, I was literally just telling them about it. Yeah. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. Jason, you said I was chatting with the hacker until I found out the chat was turning weird. Yeah, and I didn't pick that up until late. You probably noticed that he was pretty aggressive in what he was talking about, and you probably also noticed that there was no punctuation when it came to his words. He was using a lot of what are those? The in oh shoot. What are the things that are like, okay, so a and the, right? What are they fall into a category, right? The way he was using them was off. So you could obviously tell that he didn't really have as strong of, well, it didn't seem like he had as strong of a hold on the English language, but then he must have, because my account got hacked. But maybe. But anyway, the lack of punctuation, the aggressive nature of the conversation, you know what I mean? So, not a guitar player, how you doing? Bad news, my Discord got hacked. So if you were a part of my Discord, you probably got some really scummy message talking about like, oh, Discord Nitro, I got a bad Discord Nitro link, and now $362 have been pulled from my account. Can you help me? I accidentally reported you. Can you contact this supposed Discord team member and help, fix your account? Did you also want to talk to the FBI and whatever else scammers use? Whatever kind of stupid excuse these freaking losers use. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, a lot of run-on sentences. Yeah, Caleb, that's it. Yeah. I guess maybe I would have gotten that down. Maybe I would have figured that out if I wasn't putting so much focus into Japanese. No, I'm joking. It's that's it. It's a server. Yeah. So yeah. If you guys are still in the server, is there anything strange happening in the server? Does it still look kind of normal? Because when I got another thing, when I got back from my gig, I pulled up Discord and I saw that there were all these channels that had gotten hit by like they must have gotten hit by the same person, because there were all these different channels that were highlighted as if there was a new message there, but then when I clicked them, the messages were gone. So I guess Discord got rid of them, but I'm wondering if it had something to do with this. Bert, you said it's still up. Okay. Yeah. Nothing strange from yesterday's messages. Got it. Okay. Um, Jason, you're saying did he hack your CC or did the hacker have access to your bank accounts? No, no, he doesn't. He does have the Discord email though. But in terms of my bank account, he doesn't have access to that. At first I was thinking that he was, so I made sure to, you know, take however much money out that he was probably asking for, just to be on the safe side. But then I'm also using a platform called Dashlane, which has a password manager. It's a password manager, but it also has a password generator, and the password generator can make up to let's see, 5, 10, 15, about 16, 17 characters, and it's all random alphanumeric characters, um, and it generates like as many random as you like. Oh, I have it set to 16 characters, but the max amount of characters you can have is 40. So I have those individualized, randomized alphanumeric passwords for all of my sites, and they're all different, with the exception of like two or three. But they're sites that I barely use, and they're not like my email or my bank or any like social media sites. Um, so that I know I can definitely lean on. Uh, but it's just kind of it just really sucks, Like I'm wondering, like, so is he going to put like a bunch of like memes in the server now? Like is he going to kick everybody out of the server and then just put a bunch of like memes in there? And maybe not like some of the more recognizable ones. Maybe they're the more obscure ones that you have to actually like look up on the web to figure out. You know what I mean? Another thing is to make sure any accounts you have, yeah, I'm actually going to check that because I know I have them for a good amount of the sites, but not all of them. So I'm going to make sure that all of them have it. Because to be honest with you, I don't even know if I had it for Discord. It's probably what made it easy for him to get my account so easily. Uh, yeah, yeah. I guess it's just one of those moments where it's like, I didn't think I'd need it, but boy, but here we are. Here we are, right? Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's this is not ideal. What he might do is ping everyone in every channel to click a link maybe, or just message everyone in the server. But we can't let him know that we know. Yeah, he better not watch my freaking Twitch streams or my YouTube streams. Otherwise, he'll be like, "You must be the guy. You must be the people in the server." Yeah. Okay. I had to freeze my credit recently so no one could open credit cards or take loans out because I got scammed from a job listing. Was this like on like LinkedIn or Monster or one of those sites? He added, he added me on a private chat. Ugh. Dude doesn't know how Discord even works. Oh wow, dang. Indeed, jeez. Yeah, Indeed. I feel like Indeed is like full of AI now. I messed up that part and kicked me or deleted. Yeah. Um. Well, if I delete the server, then obviously, he won't be able to do anything with it because it's gone. But at the same time, I might have to. That's something that Discord support's probably gonna have to help me with because I can't even get into my own server. The email's different. If I could just remember, I'm having trouble remembering what the email was. But he also, because I can't get into the server anymore, that conversation, which had the email in it, it's yeah, it's gone. The Cubester, how you doing? Why must people squander their God-given intelligence to cause needless trouble for others? Then again, fallen people are going to be influenced to sin. You know, DeCubester, the only answer I have for something like that is, why must people squander their God-given intelligence to cause needless trouble for others? These are the same people that made people that were like advocating for Terminator Dark Fate to be made. Terminator Dark Fate and Jaws 5. So hopefully that helps. I would coordinate with them then. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely. Yeah, I sent a message out to Discord support, but I'm gonna send them another message. Hey Judith, how you doing? Yeah, Sammy. Yeah. This. I mean, I will say this. It could have been worse, and I'd rather not think about that worst situation because I've already thought of like 10 other ones. So it could have been worse. But I will say that if Discord support does have to find the server and completely delete it, then that's about 6 years or more of my interactions with you guys and many other people that I've met on live streaming. That's just going to be wiped from existence. And I think that's the thought that I ended up getting when I was in the car. It's not a good thought. Not a good thought. Experience grows wisdom. Yeah. And it's unfortunate that bad stuff in some cases has to happen to you in order for you to learn things. But I guess the question is, what are you going to do now that it's happened? What are you going to do once it happens, you know? And just to let you guys, to kind of sidetrack from what I'm about to say here, I just want to let you guys know that I'm pissed. So now that I was able to get that off my chest, I want to come back to what I was just saying, which was, what are you going to do now that the situation took place? And that's probably the most important thing. Yeah. They need to get your account, not the server itself. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, because then if they do that, then yeah, because I can build another server. I mean, I can. Yeah, it's doable. You can build a server, but the account is what they need. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that's what I meant to say, but it probably wasn't. So thank you, Caleb, for that. Discord doesn't even have to delete the server. They aren't that dumb. Yeah, I hear that. Ron, you said many famous sayings come to mind. What goes around comes around. Karma will get them. The universe has a funny way of maintaining balance. Yeah, Ron, I'm all for that. Judith, if you ended up getting a message, I'm gonna pull up the picture on screen again so you guys know exactly what it looks like. So it has this really scrunched photo of me, this very scrunched, pixelated picture of me as this so-called Discord ticket. And then if you look at the image itself, let me make it a little bit bigger. If you look at this image, it says, it seems that the reports you filed on this user, which you massive reported earlier today, cannot be revoked. You see that? Which you massive reported, instead of just saying mass report, which you mass reported. In order to ensure appropriate identification matching, we advise you to get in touch with the reported user and ask them to get in contact with the same corporate team to make an appeal. Since they won't be informed about these claims due to the options selected for this type of report, and we have taken the necessary action. You guys see that broken English there? Um, we advise you get in touch with the so and so, same corporate team, whatever, appeal. And then they have since they won't be informed about these claims due to the options selected for this type of report, and we have taken the necessary action. Like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense English wise. They changed it to each person's PFP that they're talking to. Well, I guess that would explain why you guys ended up getting your own message that looks like this. Oh, and check this out. Check this out. Check this out. This also it also says, in addition to violating the contract, this account has also violated federal and state law. Federal and state law. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I would literally... Okay, if such activities persist, Discord support has the right to refer the matter to legal authorities. You guys caught that, right? Legal authorities? Okay. Do you know? Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of this. If you were to talk to any law enforcement officer or any law enforcement individual about Discord, do you honestly think they're going to know what a Discord is? They're going to say, what the heck is a Discord? They're going to be like, what the heck is a Discord? Is that some kind of new TV show or new video game or something? Like, they are not going to know what the heck this thing is. All right? And if they do know, then they must be some type of gamer. But that's a dime a dozen. That's a dime a dozen. It's crazy, man. Judith, you said you didn't get a message? Okay, that's good to hear. Can I just say, I know this is a bad situation, but I'm loving you editing his message. I think I need you guys to understand just how it probably would have helped having some type of proofreader. Because if he had a proofreader, then maybe he probably would have gotten so many more people, you know? But he was like, no, I don't want to pay the money I don't want to pay a proofreader to look at this and to make it look as legit as possible. Like, you could easily go to Fiverr and you could hire someone to freaking proofread this damn thing. But they decided, no, I'm just going to type it myself. And now, look, they got me, they got Don Palombi, they got Audrey, you know, they got, who else did they get? Jason, they got you too, right? Caleb, they got you. They probably would have gotten a lot more people if they had just hired a proofreader from Fiverr, you know? And the thing about it is, like, the Fiverr prices are, like, they range from, like, really cheap to really expensive. So you probably didn't even have to spend that much money. You know what I mean? They could have honestly have made this they could have made a better business deal here, or a better business option here. But, you know, they were trying to save money. You know, sometimes you gotta spend money to make money. Anyway. Anthony Castillo, how you doing? Sorry to hear about this. Yeah. I hope... did you get anything that looked like this in your Discord DMs? Because, you know, that's not what I want. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, cool. Okay, was that a threat or an offer to get to the bottom of it in the courtroom? That could be a blessing in disguise. Yeah, with the whole, oh, you violated federal law and state law. I'm like, get out of here. I literally, you guys are nothing more than a bunch of clowns, dude. This person, this Olivia support is more than a freaking clown. Go back to the circus, you know what I mean? Anthony, you said it sounds like maybe someone potentially tried to make a fan account of you to prove it was you that did this. And I know you would never do something like this. Yeah. Well, I just wish that if they wanted to make it a fan account, then they wouldn't have taken the picture and tried to compress it so that it fit into whatever the framework was for this picture, you know? Because now it looks super pixelated. Like, when you make a Discord avatar, You know what I mean? You make a Discord avatar, you have the original size of the picture, and then they just zoom in to fit the required size for what the avatar needs. But this person shrunk it down themselves in Microsoft Paint. You know what I mean? Or what's the new one? Paint X. No, what's the new Paint? Anyway, they use that to compress the picture down, so it looks freaking pixelated. It looks disgusting. It looks disgusting. I wouldn't want to hack anybody with this freaking picture. This makes me sick. I'm mad. I mean, I'm okay. Okay, I'm actually mad, but like I'm also dramatic mad because of the stupid pixelated picture for the avatar. It's insulting. David, you said I didn't get anything like that. That's good to hear, David. I'm glad they didn't get you. Uh, I just hope that you know, too less. Anyway, that's good to hear. um, Basher, you said as long as we aren't reported to the legal authorities for breaking federal law and state law on Discord. I'm telling you, Basher, they know exactly what they're talking about. They are well informed because apparently they have experience in this freaking thing. They have so much experience. Those freaking clowns. Oh boy. They're nothing more than a bunch of clowns, dude. They all they have to do is just put the face paint on and the red mask and have the red hair, and they're good to go. Get the little horn to start honking and get into the clown car, because they probably have a clown car somewhere. They're probably using my information. They're probably using my information, selling that, so they can sell that for something, so that they can save up enough money to get the clown car. You know what I mean? You guys probably know what I mean. That's so sus, by the way, that someone would do something like that. Yeah, Anthony, that's just the name of the game. They're like, how can I be the best hacker? I know exactly what I need to do. I'm gonna follow this layout, and if everything goes according to plan, I should have an email and a Discord server and some data. You know what? This guy probably works for Sony. Maybe this guy works for Sony. Maybe he's like, oh, time to do some scoping on in the live streaming realm. Yeah. Sorry to any Sony fans, but come on, Sony. This sounds like a Sony thing. Okay, Hobbs, how you doing? Can you be completely diabolical and send them back a proofed copy with a... what am I, Kit Boga? What am I, Kit Boga? Renoa Poison? I wish I had that kind of editing, that type of skill. All I can do is just send it out into the universe, and then maybe Kid Boga will be inspired to do something like that on my behalf. Sammy, this is actually this. You know what? Give me a second on that response. I'm sorry. Sarah, you said, I think my favorite thing is they sent one to the person they were hacking. Yeah, I don't know if they really knew what they were doing here. They weren't being very smart about this. Yeah. You said you're tearing this person apart for their poor quality. Yeah. I'm insulted. I'm insulted. All right, hey Caleb, thanks man. Thanks for letting me know about the things. And if you notice anything weird with going on, I mean, I know you can't get back into the server, but yeah, so then in that case, never mind. Yeah, I'll probably update you. I'll update you, about all the things soon. See you, man. All right, yeah, Sammy, yeah, but I'm good. I'm good. I think I just need to make sure that I have you guys to chat with, to take my mind off of the. Anyway, let's see. The Cubester, you said they have experience at being a knucklehead. They have experience at being idiots. The Cubester, I don't know if that's the word you wanted to use instead, but maybe you wanted to see how far you could go with knucklehead. Maybe I shouldn't have shot that down. Maybe you can use knucklehead. You can use knucklehead if you want. Sarah, you said, will you be able to get your account back, or should we block it? You know what? I would say just go ahead and let's go ahead and block it. Because it's in that clown's hands now. So he'll just send you a bunch of links talking about Discord Nitro and you know probably stuff about like getting some uh, crypto coins or whatever. You know, it's getting stuff from like getting some Timu discounts or whatever, Sheen discounts or something, maybe discounts for Wish or whatever, Wish.com or something. Yeah. So I'd say just go ahead and block. Damn, dude, this is nuts. Okay. Ah. Yeah, Sammy. Yeah. But talking with you guys is helping. It's helping because I'm able to kind of still converse without losing my stuff. Anthony, you said this is why everyone needs to be aware of their own Discord accounts and not expose their personal information and not also sharing personal information to someone else. Yeah. Either that or you could be like Sony and then have the trust of the people and then drop it literally every time they get hacked. But Anthony, all jokes aside, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Bert, you said not to make light, but with Sony's great lineage of... Bert, why did I read this? With Sony's great lineage of movies of Madam Web and Craven the Hunter, I guess they needed to go into social hacking. It was only a matter of time until they had to find a different. Avenue. They can't keep making movies anymore. They made Madam Web, Craven the Hunter, Venom 2. And it's just like that scene from Breaking Bad where Jesse was like, they can't keep getting away with this. They can't. Ah, boy. Bert, you said at this point I just drop the server and make a new one. Yeah, a while back I ended up making an alternate server because I think I'd forgotten my password or I'd forgotten. Well, I don't know why I made it, but I have an alternate one, and I think what I'll do is let me. Is it safe to drop it in this one? Is the hacker gonna be like, "Oh, I found a new server. I'm glad that you are putting the new server in the freaking chat." I'll just go ahead and just drop it in. I'll just drop it in. You guys can just yeah. I'll drop it in the chat, I suppose. Kuya, you said you want your money back. Well, the best thing that you can do is I can give you the customer support guy who was talking to me. You can talk to this Olivia Support 00 person to get your money back. All you really have to do is just make a small payment to what is it called? Tradeit.gg. Yeah, you go to tradeit.gg and you make a non-secure payment to them. And then they'll be able to get you your money back once you pay them, if that makes any sense. Newsflash, it doesn't. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see. You shouldn't let it distract from the fact that Al Bundy scored 4 touchdowns in a single game. Some good news. Yeah, Team Timu. Jeez. Alright, I'm just getting caught up with the chats here on Twitch as well. Hey, Nomad, how you doing? I got hacked. Yeah, I got hacked. Thanks for making us aware, to be honest, and now looking for a secondary way to protect it all. Yeah. I could go full-blown Kevin from Ed, Edd n Eddy and call them... Dorks! Dorks! You could also pay in gift cards over the phone. Exactly. Get yourself one of those, what is it, vanilla gift cards. Get yourself a vanilla gift card. Preload it with like $50. $50, no, $500, and then make sure to not you know, damage the numbers on the back after you scratch it off, and give them the numbers over the phone. Or you can be like Kit Boga, and then you just put it into the virtual machine he uses, but he puts it into Google Play, and then the money that he put on the card is the same money he'll be getting back as the scammer's not getting it, which is freaking hilarious. Dude, Bird, I've watched so many Kit Boga streams, which hurts because it's yeah, I'm just surprised that I wasn't able to catch it early. It's funny, I watched all those Kit Boga streams and you know, cyber warfare could be another possible motive. Maybe. I mean, if he wants to go to war with me, I don't know what the hell I did to this person, but I'm sorry, I don't know what I did. Maybe I was insulting Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll doesn't let you comment on videos anymore, and he's like, well, they're doing it on purpose. They're doing it for a reason. And I'm like, Crunchyroll doesn't have a reason for doing that nonsense. That's bullcrap. They don't have a reason for doing that. Not a good one. That is not a good reason. Screenshot, yeah, it's still on the screen. Oh, it's still. Oh, I'm looking at my YouTube. All right. When did I pull this? Has this been up the whole time? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it was. I'm gonna say it was on the screen the whole time. So you guys were. I think when I pulled it up so I could show Kuya the Discord ID, I didn't take it down. All right. Well. Maybe that probably wasn't the best idea, because maybe I shapeshifted into whoever this hacker person was behind the image, and you guys thought it was me, but it was actually the hacker using my voice, using some generative AI stuff. Okay. So yeah, block the account. And if you guys notice anything weird, anything else weird, then yeah, let me know. Oh, let me put the new. Yeah, I can put the new Discord in here. I guess I'm just being a bit paranoid. Yeah, A1, A1. Yeah, it's A1. I forgot to hit the shift key. I forgot to hit the shift key, Bird, so I could change that one to an exclamation point. Play something so we really know it's you. All right. Well, I'll play some NSYNC, some Backstreet Boys. I'll play some Justin Bieber. I'll play some Britney Spears, some Christina Aguilera, Christina Milan, some Raven Simone. I'll play some. I'm trying to think of all of those like boy bands, and then later on like the Disney stars, and oh, some Camp Rock. I'll play some Camp Rock for you guys. Oh, I love Camp Rock so much. I hope you're convinced now, Basher. Hey, Bacon, how you doing? I hate creepy Discord messages. Always a scam. Yeah, yeah, and it's funny because, well, it's it's not funny, but at the same time, it kind of is, because the conversations that I was having with this person, like, there is no punctuation in the damn messages. So it's like you're reading it, and you're like, okay, is this person intentionally doing this to piss me off because there's no punctuation? Is this person doing this on purpose? Like, is this person literally not using a comma here? Because then it just changes the meaning of the entire thing that they were trying to say. Like, what break break out the hard liquor tonight, yo, we'll join. I mean, I've got some apple cider that I got from a farmer's market earlier today, so I'm really about to get into it now. 110%. No bad. Um, Dingus, hey, good to see you. My account got hacked on Discord. I don't know if you're in my Discord, but if you are in my Discord, please block me and never speak to me again. The me that's in that server. Oh boy, Hobbs, thank you for being here, and yeah, I'm glad you were able to show up so you can get the message. And I'm gonna have to probably make an Instagram vid too, or an IG reel talking about this as well. Yeah, so more people will be informed of the things. Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. This one's from Christy. Oh, never mind. Okay. All right, no man. Yo, Sunny D, yeah, you're ready to roll, no man. You're ready to roll. Dump your points. Okay, hold on. Dump your points. That is 17. Pitch change. Here we go. Hello. No, this isn't it.
This is it. This is the one. Okay. This is the one. Hello, I am the hacker, and I am an idiot. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to, talk bad about myself in front of people. That's, not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm actually supposed to be selling you guys some Discord Nitro stuff, or rather say, oh, my Discord Nitro I had to bought a whole bunch of Discord Nitro. Anyway, I'm the hacker, so if you guys would love to chat with me more, then don't block me. Keep things active and let me send you more things so that you can have your night ruined. That's the only reason why I'm here. Also, Dingus, thank you for dumping those points.
Jeez.
Give you back the Discord, Dingus. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not giving you back the Discord. One time somebody asked me, hey, give me back my Discord account. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it.
So, yeah, there you go. Hey, Heather. Yeah, so, if you are in my Discord, go ahead and block me, because that's actually not me. I added everyone about you being hacked. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you. Yep, the more people hear about this, the less damage that can be done. A friend of mine... Okay, Bacon, you said a friend of mine got hacked on Discord. I got a message that said he had a brain tumor and needed money. It was totally a scam because he still has 14 years of child support to pay. That's insane. That is insane, dude. I now my situation sounds like it's nothing compared to that. How am I gonna compete with that, Bacon? How am I gonna compete with that? I might just have to be a hacker myself and steal your friend's story. Steal that entire scenario. I feel like my clout just got stripped from me, dude. We taking over your Discord until you have a moment to talk about your extended car warranty. I bet he's going to do something with car warranties. Some type of car warranty. He's going to be like, oh, if you don't want to talk about your extended car warranty, then we'll find a way to get you 6 years imprisonment. And I'm like, isn't the car warranty supposed to be an option? It's extended. It's supposed to be optional. Yeah. Oh, Basher. Yeah, the hacker will be like, oh, there's a new credit card number? Oh, I'm in. Where? The hacker from... Oh, the Cubester, you said the hacker from Cyber Chase? Yeah, that's pretty much...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the hacker from Cyber Chase.
Yeah, that's the hacker. Sarah, that's crazy. I feel like I feel like Bacon. You literally stripped my clout from me, dude. I don't know what to do now. Like, I feel like I have to make one of those in order for me to get my clout back. I feel like I have to make one of those YouTube videos where I start off like one of those YouTube apology videos where I start off and I'm like, okay, guys, let's talk. God, those YouTube apology videos are trash, man. Hands down, trash. Ah, Bacon, you said, man, they only mess with me though. This one's messing with all your fans. Yeah, this hacker is not gonna get what he's looking for. He might have gotten me, but I don't know if he's gonna be because he was probably expecting to get a lot of people from this, but I don't think he realized that um, that's not something that's going to be in his future. So I don't know if he was thinking about that. Heather, you said he wanted me to join his business. So Heather, you're gonna go into the hacking business. You know, you got to get your you got to get your well, I guess what would that be? I guess you would need to get like a hoodie. You know, you get yourself a hoodie. You have like your snacks over here. You got your LED keyboard. You know, you got your LG monitors. You know, your virtual machine. You've got your what's the thing that these scammers use? TeamViewer. They use TeamViewer so that they can link to your computer, which the hacker didn't do. So this was a low level type guy. You know, he probably didn't know anything about TeamViewer and you know connecting to somebody's IP, even though he threatened that he would freeze my IP. But I'm like, dude, there's no way you'd be able to do that unless you had something like TeamViewer to connect to my IP in the first place. It's not like you can just magically connect to my IP unless you go through like 6 million hoops to do it. But I don't even, but this guy also, I don't think he would even do that because look at this picture. This dude couldn't even he couldn't even get a good picture of me. He had to take the picture and compress it down so where it looks super grainy and pixelated. Like he could have gotten somebody from Fiverr to maybe like fine tune this, make this a little bit more high quality, or put some like what is it, saturation or whatever the thing is to kind of like clean it up a little bit. He couldn't even do that. So what the heck is this dude gonna know about TeamViewer and getting somebody else's IP address? This dude's a loser. Ron, you said off-topic joke. I thought of my own Skeletor Remember meme. It goes like, remember holding in your... yeah, next one, Ron. Holding in your poopa noise of poop out you. Yeah, I like that. Uno reverse on the hacker. Yeah, Nomad, exactly. All right, Nikki. Yeah. Please get all the sleep you need, and not only get the sleep you need, but also block me. Yeah, get the sleep you need, but then also block me. You're good to go. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get all this sorted out with Discord support, and also look at my other sites and strengthen the protection on them even further, because I use a password manager called Dashlane, and it builds these 16-digit randomized alphanumeric passwords, and I have like totally different passwords for each of these sites that I use, with the exception of a couple that I barely use. But I'm just gonna make new passwords for those just to be on the safe side. So it's probably not gonna be very likely for him to go into like my Throne account and start ordering a bunch of stuff that I have on my wish list, or to go into my Amazon and start ordering all the stuff that's on one of my wish lists. I've got a lot of stuff that I haven't actually really, like I haven't really edited that list in a long time. I should though. I should. Yeah. All right, Nikki. See you later. Get all this. Enjoy the sleep, and we'll see you guys soon. Maybe the hacker just has a crush on me. Maybe. But what did I say to this person? Okay. The person said, "Will you help me out?" Like after they showed me the picture, and I'm like, "Oh man, this sucks." Then they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me." And I'm like, "Don't worry about it. We'll figure this out. We'll get this sorted out." And then the hacker was like, "Can you help me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll help you." So maybe when I said, "Yeah, I'll help you," after he asked me for my help, maybe that's when he started having a crush on me. Maybe that's when those endorphins were firing, and he's like, "Oh, I think I really like this guy. This guy might be my type." You weirdo. Why are you hacking people like this? Why are you ruining people's day like this? Weirdo. But I will say this. Uh, I am going to. Let's see, what can I do here? Can I do this? Can I do this? All right, yeah. So I appreciate you guys. Here is the link for the new Discord, and you guys can hop in there. And like, it should be. Initially, I was kind of skeptical about posting it here, but I'm like, honestly, I don't think he's gonna like it because he's not gonna have the email address for this one. You know what I mean? BB142, how you doing? Yeah, BB142. So my account got hacked. So if you're in my server, just block my account. Block my account in full. No hesitation. Go ahead and do it. Um, yeah. And oh, it goes to nowhere for you. Okay, I guess I'd have to probably get that situated then. All right. Well, at the very least, you guys can come back to this stream and grab the Discord link. I might also be able to share it on my maybe Instagram or my website, maybe. Yeah, Instagram, my website, either one of those. Uh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll get this fixed. Didn't mean to send you an empty invite. Yeah, I think I just have to. I don't think I've customized the stream yet. I think I just built the framework, but I didn't finish that and make it into an actual server. So, anywho, yeah, I'm going to work on this more. And I'm sorry that this happened to you guys. You did not deserve this on your Saturday / Friday. Actually, on the West Coast, now it's Saturday. Sunday. 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 It's Sunday. It's Sunday. Guys, it's Sunday. It's not Saturday. We had Saturday already. It's Sunday for people on the West Coast now. And it's been Sunday here for the past 3 hours here on the East Coast. It's been Sunday for people that are, in the UK, right? So anyway, Sunday. Sorry you have to go through this, Calvin. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, I think when it happened, it just pissed me off because I'm like, I figured I would have caught a lot of this stuff, but I guess you never know until it actually happens to you. You get screwed over, and then you realize, okay, well, I had my eagle eyes on, but apparently it wasn't enough. So, anywho, yeah, this is a learning experience that I probably never want to go through again, honestly. See, you even did it in the voice I typed it in. Yes, Bacon. Yes. Yeah, because I mean, how could you not want to do it that way? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Yeah. Okay, but um, yeah, but guys, honestly, all jokes aside, I know I was making a bunch of jokes and I was talking about a bunch of nonsense, but honestly, all jokes aside, I really, really am sorry that you know you guys got hit with this. Yeah, it really sucks, right? Someone called Taylor fan trying to say you didn't get hacked. Well, that is Trevor. He comes into my he's in Discord a lot. He hops into the streams every now and then. Um, he was also talking about how earlier when I mentioned the all of the channels being highlighted as if there were new messages, but then I clicked them and there were no messages there. He told me that it happened this morning, or Saturday morning rather, and I didn't even know it happened. Yeah. So yeah, he's legit. Uh, the Discord link worked. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. Time out. So the Discord link worked then? Uh, yeah, well, I still want you guys to block me. Just to be safe. Just if you guys were ever curious about what it would be like to block me, now you know. Bacon, you just joined the Discord? Yeah, that's the old one. It's the old one. Um, I need to, but I need to get access to my account. Um, yeah. Anyway. All right. Um, yeah, that's the old one. Yeah, because I need to finish the new one. Sorry about that. The new one is pretty much just an empty shell for right now until I can finish editing it. Nomad, you said, dude, I ordered a bunch of home equipment from a new seller off Amazon and got royally scammed. I'm telling you, these guys have no life. You know, they have no life. Sometimes you wonder, like when you think about the kind of stuff that these guys do, it's like, what happened? What happened to your childhood? Like, did you not get a chance to watch any DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Tailspin? None of that? No mighty animated Mighty Ducks cartoon? Chip and Dale? None of that? Winnie the Pooh? You didn't get a chance to watch any of that stuff? Is that why you're, you know, taking people's money from them? They could have watched. They probably didn't get a chance to watch Power Rangers either, because Power Rangers, when I think it was around first year it came out, it was being banned in a lot of places. A lot of countries were banning it because they were saying it was pretty violent. You know, you had kids punching each other and kids kicking each other. They're like, we don't want any of that stuff for our kids. You know. Maybe it just never got unbanned where they grew up, and so they were like, I wondered what Power Rangers was like. You know, I wanted to be the Red Ranger. Losers, man. That's all they are. Anyway, I'm just, I'm gonna end the stream because I'm not. It's now. It's just gonna be kind of like I'm just literally talking about whatever. It's not gonna be relative to the main reason why I started the stream, and I'm not trying to hold you guys up. I just want to tell you about the important things, and you guys can go about your night and do what you got to do. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get the point across. Um, the Red Ranger is Indian. Apparently, this hacker was like, maybe one day I can be the Red Ranger. Maybe one day. Or maybe the Green Ranger. Hmm. Pink Ranger, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, Pepper and Nomad. Oh my god, I totally forgot about Pepper Ann. Oh my gosh. Recess? How about Recess? Great show. Fraggle Rock. Yeah, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. These hackers wouldn't be able to handle Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood because they'll be like, this dude's too nice. What's his deal? He's too nice. Sarah, you said sorry. You have to deal with this, Calvin. Yeah. Well, I will say this. I guess it could have been worse. So maybe if I think about it like that, then it takes a little bit of the weight off. So maybe I'll just think about it like that. It'll be a little bit easier, you know. Okay. I heard nostalgia and I couldn't resist. Yeah, Cubester. Cowtongue, yeah, so if you're in my Discord, my account got hacked. So please block my account. That's all I really have to say. Okay, right. So okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I'll keep you guys updated with all the things on Instagram and Twitch. It's one of my fans. I think I just have to clean it, or maybe it's like dust that's clogging the fans up. Maybe so. Yeah, this thing, it really wants to be noticed. It wants its feature in the stream. It'll be like, hey, can I get a feature? Can I get a feature real quick? Like, I guess so. I can't stop you. Yeah. So I'll keep you guys posted on all the things. Really, dude? Really? Really? Alright, anyway. Time for that fan to visit the farm upstate. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just kind of let it air itself out, you know what I mean? Sorry about that. Okay. I'm gonna go. You guys have been amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might just end up going to sleep after this and then try to resolve it later on today. So, yeah, but I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry about the hassle and all that. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. Ah.